Hi everybody. I want to start off by thanking Rose Forever for sponsoring this video. Rose Forever is a New York-based startup company that takes natural roses and preserves them with natural oils so that they last an incredible amount of time. I want to take some time today to show you just a few of Rose Forever's products. I'm going to start off with the most recent Rose Forever product. So this is a brand new one. This is a jewelry box or something that you could use to store various items. I'm going to use it for a jewelry box. It has this little drawer, and then it has the top here that you can remove. And you can see here, these are fresh roses. They still smell fresh and everything. These are lilac is the color that these are in, a very beautiful light purple. This is again just one of the options. So I'm going to show you roses at various stages, because the most amazing part about Rose Forever's products is that these roses can last looking so beautiful for years. I have one arrangement at my job that's over 3 years old, still looks beautiful. So let me show you some roses at various stages. This is a smaller box that is about 6 months old. It comes in this beautiful velvet. They have different options for how they're packaged. I like the black velvet, but you can check on their website and find many different options. This is a light pink option. This option comes in a number of colors. These still smell like roses, and these are over 6 months old. You can't see any type of decay or browning in the roses, so over 6 months old, okay? Now I'm going to show you one that's over a year old. This is one of the largest arrangements that they have. Now, I want you to keep in mind, I've had these sitting out on my table around my children, including a toddler who has touched them and picked at them. And if you keep them out of reach and you don't touch them, they last longer, but these are still in amazing condition. Over a year old. This is what they look like. Just going to zoom in here so you can see. And you can see a couple places where my toddler has pulled them, but I mean, for a year old, this is really great. This is a centerpiece on one of my tables in my home. If you're interested in purchasing from Rose Forever, you can check the link in the description box with the discount code ASMR Midnight 25. That will get you $25 off any purchase. These are the perfect gift for a partner, just to say, hey, you're special. They're a great gift for Mother's Day. They're a great gift for birthdays and a number of other occasions because they last for so long. If you're interested, again, check out the link in my description box. And thank you again to Rose Forever for sponsoring the video. Hi. Yeah, so just sit down. I know we're going to be doing your makeup for your date tonight, right? Okay. And I know we're going to be doing your hair as well, but first we have to get to your makeup. Yeah, I can do your nails too, but let's do those last. We're going to do makeup first, then hair, then your nails, okay? Do you have an outfit? Just jeans, not a shirt? Well, let's just find you something first. What color do you want to wear? Black? Let's see. Okay, I have two options that I think are like good. The first one is this black cold shoulder top. So you can see here, it has no shoulders. It's a ribbed material, like that. Yep. And it is long sleeve. So it's just the long sleeves like this. And the ribbed material. It does come up a little high on the neckline. It's also ribbed neckline that goes all the way down. Just want to feel it. And then, like I said, cold shoulder. Just black all the way around. I think this will make like gold jewelry top, so if you want to do some gold jewelry with it. Plus it's just like feeling it's super soft. Okay, so maybe, let me show you the other one. Okay, one second. So the other one, I thought that you could do like just a, like a one, what do they call, like the one piece where it's like tucks, you know what I'm talking about? Like a bodysuit, and then under the bodysuit, over the bodysuit, sorry, you could do this velvet jacket. So it's just like a super soft velvet, and then you could just leave it a little bit unzipped. It's got this nice ES zipper, if I can show you there. It's like a black gunmetal, and then it's got a really, really nice soft hood. Also inside is velvet. Feel that. I know, I love this one because it is a little chilly today, and it's of course like long sleeve with velvet sleeves, even on the ends. Yeah, the velvet sleeves. And then the inside of the jacket is just a softer material, but it's very warm. That's what it looks like all together. The hood, with the hood back. What do you think? You want the jacket? And you have black bodysuit, right? Or you could do a color. You're gonna do a blue one? Okay. Perfect. Then I know how to match up your makeup. We'll do something blue. Alright, so let me just look at your skin and make sure you bring my jacket back. Okay. Okay, we have to moisturize your skin. It's super dry right now. So I have both of my makeup bags here. So I have like all of my makeup, and then I have all my palettes back here, okay? So I'm just going to start out with some skincare. We're going to put some Holy Hydration Coconut Mist on your face, okay? And just let that sit. And it does look like you have a little bit of eye makeup left on your face, so I'm just going to remove that. I'm going to use some of this Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. No, it's not a lot. It's like residual eyeliner. Yeah, you don't want that on your face, so just going to put that on my makeup wipe. Okay. I'm just going to take that off just under your eyes and on the top of your lids, okay? Just stay as still as you can. A little bit more of that. Are you excited? That's good. We're gonna make sure you look amazing. Okay. Good. Put that back. Alright, so I am going to put a little bit of moisturizer eye cream. Specifically, I just have to find it, okay? So bear with me. I think I found it. gonna put this on, okay? Okay. Ready? Now I'm just going to put some serum on your face. Since your face is so dry, I'm just going to use a hydrating serum, okay? Alright, good. Okay. I'm just going to put this all over your face. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna rub that in just a second. Actually gonna brush it in, okay? Just to make sure it's all getting absorbed. Just getting there around your nose because you have some dry skin. Okay. So I did also, just so you know, I brought all my brushes with me, so we should have everything that we need for your makeup. I have this really cool thing. I think it's actually a pencil holder or something, but whatever, who cares. Okay, now we are going to put 2 moisturizers on your face, okay? I'm going to start out with the Holy Hydration Cream. And then I'm going to go in with the Holy Hydration Super Hydrating Gel. It's in this pretty purple. I love this color. Alright. And I'm just going to finish off with a couple more squirts of this coconut mist because this is my favorite. Okay, now let's let that sit and soak in while we pick out your eyeshadow, okay? So you mentioned blue is the color of your shirt. Is it like a deep blue? Like, I'm thinking like this color blue. Okay. Yeah, like something really pretty. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to try to find an eyeshadow palette that'll match. I do have quite a few palettes, but I'm not sure how many blues I have, so let me just look, okay? That's a good color for you. That's a good one. Okay, so I have a few actually. We'll be okay. Alright, so I have all the palettes that I think you might want. Okay, let's look at what I have for you, okay? So I have a Glam Chick palette. It has tons of colors, but I was thinking this would be the one you might like the most. I'm just going to show you all of them to get started, okay? And then you can just tell me at the end. I also have this Smashbox Double Exposure palette that has a deep blue. I have an Urban Decay, I don't remember what palette this is, but this is the palette it looks like. And it has this light blue shattered color in it, but it might not be dark enough for you. And then I have a Vice Art palette. Never used this one, but it has a really pretty deep blue in it right there. Do you like that one? Oh, I'll set that one here. I have the LA Colors eyeshadow mini palette, and it has almost like a purple in it, purple blue, but it might not match. And then the last one that I have is a Buxom palette. Oh, this one doesn't have a blue, but I really liked these golds that could go with a blue. Okay. Sorry, that's the whole thing. Okay, so this one. Alright, so we'll do this blue and I will pair it with a gold. I'm going to pair it with this gold, I think, from the Buxom palette. Is that okay? Perfect. So I'm just going to set those aside. I actually thought that the Modern Renaissance palette might have a blue in there, but it doesn't have any. It also has this really pretty gold that you might like. You want that one instead of the Buxom? Okay. So take this Buxom one and move it over here. Put these back. Okay. Now, the first thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to use this little sample that I got. It's a Milk Hydro Glow Primer. Open it. Okay. And I'm going to put just a little bit on a brush, okay? Okay. And then I'm just going to put this all around your eyes, so. Is going to help it to stay on really well. We're going to do your eye makeup before we do the other stuff in case we have any fallout, because blue is a really strong color, so it'll be hard to clean it up after if we aren't careful. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to just start out with the blue. A little bit on this brush, and we're gonna just pack that color on so it's nice and full and rich. Okay, don't want any fallout, so here we go. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of that gold. And I'm just going to use this side of the brush that comes with it because it's super little and it'll help me just get the gold in just on the corners, okay? get a blending brush and we're going to blend that out. I feel like my brushes have been like slowly disappearing. There's a couple. Oh, there's a good blending brush. So it turns out I'm just hiding them for myself in my other makeup bags. So, yeah. Don't worry about me. Okay. So I'm just going to use this one then. Okay. We're just going to blend this together really good. Sorry. Perfect. I'm going to put that back in there. I'm going to do a very subtle eyeliner on you. Is that okay? And then once we do that, we'll do your brows. Let me just get everything I need out. I have literally all of my brushes in here for eyeshadow. I don't know why. There's like 3 more. That's where they all went though. Okay. Perfect. Sorry, I know I have an eyeliner, so let me just find it. This is super weird. Ah, there it is. So I'm going to add a blue liner, okay? Yeah, so I'm going to use this blue eyeliner. It's like this, and it's pretty dark, but I think it'll just go really well. Okay, so just going to start off. And I'm just doing a pretty thin line, nothing too crazy. Okay. And I'm just going to do something really light in the bottom waterline. There we go. Okay, and then I'm just going to blend out the bottom waterline area just to make it a little bit like blurry. You know what I mean, right? It's kind of the thing right now. You want me to do the top like that too? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I love getting my makeup done like this. It's the most relaxing thing. We're just blurring it out ever so slightly. Okay. oopsies. I do have some. So I have these. They're just like stick-ons. You would add them. Sure. Okay. I'm just gonna prep your lashes first. With some primer. Right. Glue just on the edges there with this brush, okay? You better stay out for a while after all this freaking time we're spending on your lashes, or on your makeup. Just saying, we haven't even done your hair or your nails yet. Okay, ready? I'm just gonna add that. That looks good. Okay, we gotta do this quick because I don't want it to dry. Tweezers for this. Okay, I'm just gonna grab these, put them in my tweezers. These are so dry. What the heck? Okay. I hope you're gonna be okay to see with these on. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so just stay as still as possible, alright? And we're just going to add these. Gonna get the other one. Okay, stay still again. You did really good last time. Here we go. Okay, just do a couple blinks. Make sure you feel comfortable with it, okay? Good? Perfect. Over there. Alright, I'm just going to brush through them, okay? Alright. I think you're good. So now we're going to move on to your brows, okay? I'm going to go ahead and brush your brows now, right? And I'm just going to fill them in a tiny bit. Nothing too crazy. All right. So I'm going to start out with this one. It's a little bit thicker, and this is in color. Oh, here we go. It's in deep brown, okay? Sorry. All right, so I'm just going to outline all of the outside, okay? And then we'll go ahead with the smaller one and fill it. Now I'm going to go in with this smaller one, and this is also Alpha in Brunette. Okay, and it's just going to be a fill in the inside of the brow now, around the hair, to make it a deeper. Do you hear the dog downstairs kind of snoring here and there? Sorry about that. I might have to go down there and wake her up. She's so loud all the time. Alright, here we go. Okay, just gonna do this when I can. Okay, take a look in the mirror and make sure they're like the thickness that you like. Okay, if not, I can fill in. So, you like your brows? Okay, cool. Sorry, there's fuzz in here. We're gonna do a tiny bit of contour before we do your foundation. But before that, we're gonna put on a primer on your actual face. Oh, that reminds me. Let me just add a little bit of brow glue before we for your brows so they stay in place, since you do like them. Okay, I'm just gonna use the NYX brow glue in Brunette. This will keep them in place really nicely too. Get a little bit more. Okay, now we're good to go on that. And now I'm just going to put a primer on you, okay? Okay. And I'm going to put this on with a sponge all over your face, okay? It just absorbs better this way, since we're going to put your foundation on this way anyway. Now I'm going to contour with a brush. Yeah, for sure it's not to turn out well if you don't. And we can blend it if we want to or need to with the sponge, but awesome. This blending Profusion Blend Contour Palette. I'm gonna just do the cheeks and then around the chin and the forehead, and I think that will be about it. Okay. I'm just going to start with this kabuki brush, and we're just going to put this on your cheeks. Okay. Now I'm going to go in around your chin. just, actually, I'm going to do your forehead right now. This is just along your hairline. And then I'm going to blend it out once we're done. And then I'm going to go ahead and do your chin now. I don't know what my dog is barking at. I'm going to go check in a second. She doesn't stop. Okay, let's do the chin. Alright. Use my sponge and I'm just going to start on the cheeks and blend this out. Perfect, and then just lift your chin up. Okay, I'm gonna go underneath. Okay, and then I'm just going to do your forehead. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in with a fluffy brush for anything left over that needs blended out that we couldn't get with the sponge. That's really well blended. So let's move on to your foundation. I'm going to spray this with a setting spray before we put the foundation on, just so it's set in layers kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, so let me find a good foundation for you that is a full coverage. So I have two here. I have the Chanel and the Lancome. I think that one is going to obviously be better color shade match for you, because the other one you usually like to wear in the summer. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to start with a brush, and then I will blend out the brush marks with a sponge. Okay. Okay, here we go. it around the nose with that brush. It works so much better. Okay, here we go. That's good. On the forehead a bit. Now I'm just going to go in with the sponge. This one, no, this isn't a beauty blender. It's like an off-brand. I think this is the e.l.f. one. But I just don't remember. I'm sorry. Okay. Now I'm going to put some concealer just around your eyes, under eyes there. Yeah, just to brighten. Okay, so do this one. Perfect. Alright, and I'm just going to put this, like I said, just under your eyes. And then I'll just blend that out. I'm just gonna get a small brush. Let's go just under your eyes here. Looks really pretty. It just brightens like the under eye. You always have darker under eyes, you can see. I just have lint in my eyes. I just got this shirt, like, well, it's the first time I've worn it. And it has lint on it. It's bothering me. Okay. We're almost done, I promise. Now, what did I do with those palettes? Here they are. So we wanted blue, right? So I thought we could do a blue highlight too, just as long as we were like subtle with it. So I have the Anastasia Moonchild and Aurora palettes. They both have blues in them. This one has Blue Moon and Purple Horseshoe. I also like this Blue Ice because I'll show you. It looks white, but it does have a blue to it. And then the Aurora has this really actually blue, which is Orion. I will swatch it for you as well. I would go with one of those. This one's really pretty too. It's called Lyra. This is a glow kit, so. And then Spectra is a purple blue. Like that. I would do one of these. You want to go with the Orion? Alright. Let me just get that off of me. They're really pretty though. You can even see after I've wiped them, like there's some shimmer. Okay, so I'm going to highlight with this, and then I'm going to do a light blush under the highlights. So I'm just going to put it on with this brush so I can just keep it on a line. So I'm just, like I said, I'm going to go straight line, and then I'll blend it out later. I'm going to blend it out after I put the blush on as well. I would put more, but I don't want to go crazy and feel like it's too much. Okay, then I'm going to do a blush. I was kind of thinking about a cream blush for you, honestly. What do you think about that? Okay, so I'm going to use the Smoke Cream Blush. It looks like this, and I'm only going to put a little bit on your cheeks. Sorry, I can't get it up. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit. This, and then I'm just going to kind of blend both of those out lightly. Okay. Perfect. Okay, what do you want to do for your lipstick? I personally think red's too much. Maybe do a light gloss. Well, especially if you're going to go to dinner, you don't want red lipstick. It's going to get on your teeth and stuff. How about we do like a light pink gloss that'll match your highlight? This is the Hard Candy Plumping Serum. I think we do this one. You're okay with this? Alright, I'm going to put this on. So pump out your lips. Gorgeous. Okay, just rub that in. And I'm not going to put mascara because you have falsies on. Okay, I am going to put a little bit of perfume on there. Okay, I'm going to do like a light floral coconut. Put that on your wrist and your neck. Okay, and then we're going to do a setting spray. There we go. Alright, I'm going to put away my brushes, and then I'm going to get started on your hair next, okay? Now, just put these away. Do you feel good about your makeup? Everything feels good? Okay. Alright, then just take a second, and I'm going to go grab my hair items, and then we will get started on your hair, okay? Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started on your hair now that we have finished your makeup, okay? Just taking a quick look. Your hair is in really good condition, but I do need to do a little bit of treatment on it first, so it's not like flaky or anything like that, and the ends don't dry. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start with a strawberry oat milk detangling spray. We're just gonna put this on the ends, and then I'm gonna brush it. Now your hair doesn't look tangled, but it does look like it is a little dry at the very ends. So this will help that. And then I'm gonna go in with this brush today. And actually I'm gonna just go ahead and just work this into the ends. And then I'm gonna just brush that only. So do you have anything particular in mind for your style? Okay. So you don't have anything particular in mind. Are you thinking up or down? Do you have at least an idea of that? Yeah, I think a lot of people like to go down for the first date. The down styles are usually a little bit more flattering than an updo for a first date. So we got a little bit of a knot on the end. Okay, that's good. We got that out. Let me just take a bit of a look at your bangs as well. And what are you thinking you want to do with that? Okay. They're pretty long at this point, so we can just work them into the style if you're going to go with the down style, okay? Okay, so you just ground them out. Alright. Now I see that your scalp is a little bit irritated and you don't want, just gonna a little bit check your scalp, okay? Yeah, you don't want to have like flakiness, anything like that on a first date. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this scalp focus on your hair. This is the scalp serum with lactic acid and peppermint, and it's leave-in. It's very light and watery, as you can hear. It's not an oil. So I'm gonna just add a little bit of this to your scalp, and then we'll work it in, okay? So just bear with me. Just running this just down along the scalp. Use my comb. I'm going to section out another kind of area for some more of that. Okay, just going to add a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to section out some on the side. Right, and then I'm going to do the same thing over here. work that in with my fingertips, okay? I'm just gonna rub, I'm not gonna scratch right now. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I'm gonna just go in with this brush and brush along the scalp, those areas. This will remove some of the buildup, and then it will also just help to bring blood flow to the area, okay? Looks good. You can definitely tell it's helping. Okay, and then I'm just going to section over here again and do the same thing on this part. Oops, sorry, dropped that. Okay, that looks good. And now I'm gonna section out this side. Sorry, my foot was falling asleep, so yeah. Okay, just gonna section out over here. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Now I'm just going to brush the top out with this, just gently, so there's not any static or anything, and this also stimulates the scalp. Okay, perfect. Sorry if that pulled just a little bit. Okay, good. Alright, good. Alright. Yeah, you have really pretty hair. I'm just gonna comb that out there, just a bit on the ends. Okay, and before we go any further, I'm just gonna put a little bit of a cape on you because I'm gonna be using some different products and I don't want it to get on your clothes. So I'm just gonna drape this little cape just around you, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna put that Velcro on there. Okay, and I'm just gonna smooth that down. Okay. Is that okay? Alright. Great. So you said you were thinking you wanted to do something with your hair down, right? Yeah. I think it looks beautiful. What we could do is we could do some curls on just the very ends of your hair. We have moisturized them now. So I think that would be pretty. Let me see if I have anything else like that could spark some creativity. Alright, so what I could do is just pull out some pieces in the very front, and we can braid those. So just about this much hair, just in the very front of your hair. We'll braid those, and then I can put them around each side and just clip them to the back of your head together, and then we'll curl the ends. Okay, you want to do that then? Alright, I think that would look really, really good on you. For the curls on the ends, I can use some Velcro curlers. I also have a curling iron I can do. Okay, so we'll just go with the curling iron. It will probably work better for the size of the curls that you're looking for. And I think that's it. Okay, I'm just going to put some spray in your hair first. This is just the coconut oil nourishing shine spray. Oops. Almost out. Okay, I'm just going to run my fingers through your hair. Okay. Let's go ahead and brush it. I'm really excited to hear how your date goes. And I do have the stuff for your nails ready to go, so we can just do those next, okay? And do you have jewelry picked out yet? Alright, we'll do some jewelry too when we do your nails. We need to make sure you have your jewelry on. Just something cute, you know? Maybe a little charm bracelet, something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. We're gonna do your braids first, and that way I don't accidentally curl anything that I want braided. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a part. Parted really easily. Is that kind of like the natural area you do your part? I thought so. Alright, great. It always is better if it's a natural area because the hair typically will just fall more naturally then. You don't have to worry about like bumps and stuff like that, or like, yeah, displaced hair and kind of looking unnatural. Alright, so now I have the middle part. I'm going to section out the pieces for the braids, okay? And then I'm just going to clip that back until it's time to style it. Okay, and then I'm going to section the other side. Oops. Perfect. And then I'll section this back as well, okay? Okay, that's good. Now let me just see if we need to section out any of the hair for your ends. Your hair's super long. I'm gonna do your curls in 4 sections on the bottom. Yeah, I think that'll make it the most manageable. Alright, I'm gonna leave those for now. I'm actually not gonna clip it with anything. Yeah. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take out this clip. And I'm gonna straighten just this little bit because when I braid it, it will braid in way more beautifully. Yeah, for sure. And it'll just be a much more perfect looking braid. Alright. I'm just going to spray with a little bit. Oops. I'm going to spray with a little bit of heat protector just on this one section. No, I don't straighten my hair, but it is nice to have one on hand just for things like this, because when you're doing hairdos, you need to straighten sometimes, you know? I think that this is going to look so good on you. And I haven't done your hair in such a long time, so it's nice to do it again. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this section braided out, okay? Because it's definitely ready. Sorry, I have something in my eye. Okay. So I'm just going to section it into 3 parts. There we go. And then we're going to just go ahead. I'm going to put my knee so I can see better, okay? Perfect. Does that feel okay? Not too tight, right? Okay, perfect. Sorry, I'm gonna kind of be in your eyes for just a second. Alright, so just, yeah, okay, not too tight, yeah. Yep, I gotcha. I haven't seen your hair in a braid in so long. Okay. Now, this is the look for the braid. I'm going to clip this back to hold it in place until we connect them in the back, okay? Now I'm going to take off this clip. Okay. And just brush or comb this through. You have one piece in here that's like shorter than the rest. What's up with that? Oh, you try to trim your bangs. Yeah, not a good idea. I didn't know you did that. When did you do that? You never told me about it, or if you did, I forget. But yeah, it's still it's growing back, but it's still pretty short compared to the rest. All right, so I'm just gonna straighten this. So that's really straight, so we're going to go ahead and braid that, okay? Going to just section this into 3 pieces. Okay. And I'm going to just start braiding, okay? Sorry, it's going to be on your eyes because I'm braiding through the front, but it'll just take a second, okay? So it's gonna look like this. You okay with that? Okay, let me get my clip. I'm just going to clip it back again, just like the other one, until we get the rest of this curled, and then we'll secure it to the back of your head, okay? Just looking at the ends here. Alright, so now we're just going to start with the curling iron. I'm just going to use this really basic Conair one. I've had this forever and it's good. So I'm going to keep it on a lower heat because we're just doing the curls on the ends. Okay? It should be fine. I'm going to go ahead and section the first part out. Perfect. And I'm going to put some heat protectant right there, okay? Alright, now I'm just going to go ahead and start the curl. Oops, let me just do that one more time. Perfect. Okay. Okay, you can see your hair is looking super shiny from all the treatment we put on it. It's really pretty. Yeah, I'll make sure to put some hairspray too on each section as we go. Okay, we're just going to do this piece. We're going to have this one as the last one in this section, okay? This was the front section, yeah. Spray just a little bit of hairspray, not too much, okay? Alright, just finger comb this a little bit. Alright, I'm going to leave that alone, and we're going to move to the other side, and I can always apply additional hairspray later, but I don't want to overdo it right now. I'm going to move this this clip back just a little bit. Okay, I don't want to bump it and mess up your braid. Okay, so I'm just going to section this part out. Okay, this is going to be a section here. I'm just going to divide it up. We're going to curl through it. Are you nervous? No? Okay, good. Sometimes, yeah. It happens, but there we get sleepy on me now. You gotta stay awake for the date. I know, it's so relaxing. Love getting my hair done, especially like curled like this. Alright. Yeah, the last time I had my hair curled, I don't even know, it was probably like some formal thing like prom or something. I like never do it. I'm just gonna resituate myself here. Yeah, I like never do my own hair like that. So, whatever. This part. Well, it's the easiest. I just knocked your clip out this way. I'm gonna put it back up, okay? Oops, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Well, it's easier too, like, to do it here because everything's already in my closet, like all my supplies and stuff, so. But either way. Yeah, I'll just do your nails here too. We've already done most everything here. And my jewelry box is back there too, so I can just grab that charm bracelet and stuff like that that you might want to wear. I think it'll pop really nicely against the blue. So. I agree. Blue was an outstanding choice. It goes so good with your dark hair and your dark features, so. Okay, let's see. I'll do this one. I think that will finish up that section. This is even making me sleepy. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing on this side and just do a little bit of hairspray, okay? And I'll just run my fingers through. Alright, that's good for this side. Now we're going to move on to the third section, which will be back on this side. I just don't want to get those in the way again. I think it's right there. Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere. Alright. Is it not? Is the clips too tight or anything? No? Okay, good. Alright, so I'm just going to section out the last bit over here. There we go. Okay, now we're just going into the third section. It'll be the rest of the hair on this side of your head, okay? Let me know if you're feeling uncomfortable or need to move around a little bit, I can stop and give you a break. Okay, good. Let yourself comfortable. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna put away some laundry probably. I'm so bad at doing laundry. I just hate doing it. Or I'll do it and then I just won't put it away for like days. I need to get better about that. For a while, I tried to do like micro loads of laundry. Like I would do a small load like every like 2 or 3 days. So then I had like 3 pairs of pants and 3 shirts to hang up. And I will admit it did help me because like whenever I was going to hang it up, I didn't feel like I was like dreadful about it. Like, oh, I have to do this. It's going to take forever. But then I just started to stick with it. Like you miss one day and then you have a full load, or like not one day, but you miss one cycle and you get like this full load again. So, alright, so I'm going to just do this part now. This is a bigger chunk, so. Yes. Make this one a smaller chunk than the last one. Sorry, there's a little bit of a knot there. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to pull your hair. Yeah, if I touch it, like, I can feel if it's getting warm. It's kind of how I know when to take it out. Probably not the best way, but whatever. Okay, and I think we'll do 2 more curls on this section. Is that alright? Alright, perfect. Just turned it up a couple of notches because I'm doing some bigger chunks and I'm noticing they're not quite as defined as the other ones. So we'll just want to make sure. Okay, and then one more in this section and then we should be done with this side, I think. There we go. Didn't want to pull your hair. Okay. Alright, beautiful. That's beautiful. I don't have my wide tooth comb in here right now, so I'm not going to brush through it with anything except for my fingers. I don't want to ruin the curls. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and section out the last bit on this side. You're still doing okay? You're comfortable? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do these ones now. Great. so gorgeous. You're just gonna look so good. Yes, we're almost done. Don't fall asleep yet, okay? Yeah. Alright. One more curl after this, and then we're going to clip those braids to the back of your hair, okay? Okay, last one. I think this one's a little bit big, this section, but I'm not going to break it into two. It'll be too much. So it'll just look weird, like two really tiny curls in the back. Won't look right. So I'm just going to do one big one. Okay. Alright. So good. Alright. I'm going to spray with a little bit of hairspray. Alright. Now I'm just going to finger brush through all of the hair again. Good, doesn't it? Yeah, I know. It keeps the curls way more defined too, so that's always a plus. Okay. Now, let me find a good clip for the back. Alright, so I have two options I can do. So I have this little tiny claw clip, and I could just kind of weave them together and clip them in the back. Probably my preference is this blue, and it's pretty dark blue, just like your outfit with that silver and gold, I'm sorry, silver bling with the blue center, and it's an alligator clip. So I was gonna bring them together in the back, twist them, and then just kind of go like this and hold them, and I thought that would look really good with your outfit. You want to do this one? Alright, let's do it. Okay, so I'm just going to sit up here a little bit, and you have two alligator clips in now, so I'm going to remove those, okay? Okay. And the other one. Just carefully, so I'm not pulling out your hair. Okay, so now I'm going to bring the braids to the front. And I'm just going to loop them around your head like that. And then I'm going to just twist them in the back. Okay, that's good. I got them twisted, and now I'm going to add your clip. Okay, awesome. No, it's holding beautifully. You look gorgeous. Just going to brush the top only down, and just gently so I don't mess up those curls on the ends. Don't want it to be staticky or frizzy on the top. All right, gorgeous. Okay, you take a couple minutes to just relax. I'm gonna go grab the nail stuff and those couple pieces of jewelry that you had mentioned that you may like to wear with it, and I'll be right back, okay? All right. Okay, so hopefully you're still comfortable. I'm just gonna take a look at your nails, okay? So I got all my nail stuff that I need to do your nails. I have some stuff in my little basket here, and then I have just some miscellaneous items over here. I did gather some polishes that I thought would be really perfect for what you're going for. All right, and then I also have a couple different items sitting just over here that I'm probably going to show you because a couple of them I think you'll like, okay? All right, so let me just have your hands. I'm just going to take a look at your nails. So I'm going to do a full manicure on you, no acrylics, right? Yeah, okay. And you want to keep the length. I'm going to cut them a little bit. Okay. Well, let's just start off. I'm going to just go ahead and put this microfiber towel just underneath your hands here. So just lift up your hands. Okay. Perfect. Just leave your hands on there. I'm going to go ahead and spray some acetone on your fingernails to remove any excess paint that you have on there right now. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna just get some cotton. Just gonna take it off. When was the last time you got your nails done? Oh, no, it's not too long then. Well, it's not gel polish on there, so, you know, that stuff comes off really fast, actually. Yeah. I wouldn't worry about it. Have you thought about your color for your nails yet? Okay. Yeah, so I did pull a few blues. Just give me your other hand, thanks. Yeah, I pulled a few blues for you. I also pulled some more like natural colors, like some off-whites, some shimmers, so you can take a look at those, okay? And then I just have some other unorthodox colors that you probably won't want, but I didn't know if you wanted to go for something more unique. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna dust off. Sorry, I'm just gonna dust off your nails. Okay, and now we're just gonna give them a little bit of a clipping. Before that, I'm gonna just go over this with you. So these are my nail shapers. I'm just gonna close this up a bit. So what I do with these is I do shape your nail. So these have different shapes to them, and you'll see like some are like coffin, some are natural, some are square, and so this helps me kind of show people what shape they might want. One of my friends gave this to me, so shout out to Brittany. So let's do this on your nail and see if this is the shape that you want. Okay, so just hold out your hands. you see, I'm just going to slide these over your nail. What do you think about this one? So you like the more natural look? Let's try this one. That's a rounded nail, so it's really natural as well, but it's curved a little more at the top, as you can see. Alright, let me see this one on your other hand. You like that one? Take a look. Yeah? Alright, so you want to do the rounded natural nail bed. Okay, well that is, we're going to clip your nails, and just before I'm going to add some cuticle oil just to start softening your cuticles, okay? Yeah, I brought the jewelry also. I knew you really wanted the jewelry, so I grabbed that as well. Yeah, it's just something small. It's not too crazy. Okay. So I'm just going to get my fingernail clippers. I'm going to take some off of the length like you asked, and then I will go back and shape them the way you liked, okay? So just hand me first nail there. We're just going to go through, and I'm just going to clip a little bit off, okay? Next one. Sorry. Next hand. Yeah, I'm just taking a little bit off of the edges here. Your nails have more of a square shape right now, which is kind of an issue for that shape that you want to go for. So I'm just going to take off some of those really square corners. And then we will just straighten them out with a file. Okay, take a look at that length. This one? Yeah, I can take a little bit more off of that one. Let me see here. Okay, sure. Alright, so you mean right on this hand? Okay, yeah, I don't want to take it too short, so let's just take a little bit off the edge of this corner, okay? Look at that. You like that one? Okay. And then I'm just going to take a little bit off of this edge as well. So you just have it that it matches. Okay. And this thumb, we're going to even him out a little bit. Okay. Take a look. That's really good, actually. Alright, so we're going to file these down just a little bit, okay? Okay, I'm just going to use a file and file just a tiny bit to even out the nail beds, okay? And then we'll go in. Yeah. I would actually start to file a little bit more normally. I can tell that you're clipping or kind of biting even a little bit on these sides, so which I never see by your nails, but always possible. Okay, and then over here. No, no. I've never actually done nails professionally. I thought I told you that before. I just watched a lot of videos about it. Yeah. And let me see this hand. Okay. How do you feel that that's shaping up? Good? No, I'm not done with the shaping yet, so. Okay, before I shape, actually, I'm gonna shape it first. So I was gonna clean your nails, but you're gonna have fallout still from the shaping. So I'm gonna use this little pad. It's a little box. You've probably seen these. It's Shape, Smooth, Buff, and Polish Shine. So I'm just gonna finish shaping a little bit, and then we'll move on to the other steps. Yeah, I like this tool because it's essentially a 4-in-1. And really, at this point, I'm just going across the tops to make it sure it's very rounded. Okay. Sorry. A lot of times, it's just like the powder buildup on there from filing. Okay, so now we're going to just smooth these out on the nail beds. I'm really glad you stopped getting acrylics because it was just really thinning out your nail beds every time I saw you. They look just so thin, so they look a lot healthier now that you stopped getting acrylics. You can definitely tell a difference. Oh yeah. Good for you. Okay. I'm gonna buff them now, so it's this like, yeah, show your side. Okay, and your other hand. Has he texted you yet? Not yet? Okay. Alright, well, that's not really a good sign. Did you text him? Okay, well, hopefully he answers soon. That's weird. Okay, I'm just going to wipe your hands off again. And we're going to go in with the polish and shine step. No, this one just makes your nails shiny, see? You like it? Yeah, you can do this however often. It doesn't hurt your nails at all. Okay, I'm gonna push your cuticles back though in a minute. Yeah, you can see it just, yeah. Oh yeah. This will make them look so smooth when I put the polish on. Okay. Now, I'm going to adjust my leg. Now, before we move on, I'm going to just clean your nails and do some dry brushing on your hands. So I just want to kind of give you like the little manicure spa treatment. So I'm just going to do some dry brushing on your hands with this dry brush. and it's just going to smooth out all the dead skin on your hands. It's one of my favorite things, so I have to share it with you. And I'm just going to do slow movements like this up the hand. And it just, like I said, it exfoliates. A lot of manicures do like sugar scrubs and stuff now, but this is my absolute go-to. Move my lotion over there. Okay, and this side. You never had this before? I'm sure I showed this to you when I first got it. Oh, you didn't know you could use it like this? You can like dry brush like almost anywhere on your skin, especially anywhere that really needs exfoliation. Yeah, you should. Okay. I'm just going to put some soap, it's a clear nail soap on your hands, on your nails really more than anything. Just going to spray this all on the nails. Okay, and then I'm just going to scrub the nails off with this brush to get off all that excess paint, oil, product that we just put on, and then of course the fallout from filing and shaping. Well, if you don't get them nice and clean at the beginning, then you just have like these little grainy buildup under the nails. Yeah, at the end. You don't want that. It's gonna get under the nail. This side too. Yeah, you just want to clean under the nail like at least once a day when you have long nails. I try to do mine at night before bed. For sure. Okay, there's a couple areas that I still see a little bit around the nail, so I'm just going to go in with this little toothbrush. Just gently scrub those out, okay? Yeah. Okay, and then this hand. Alright. Just gonna spray it with some water. Okay, and I'm just going to just rub your hands and dry them off. Okay. Perfect. Just gonna lay that back down. I'm just gonna put a little bit of essential oil on your hands and around your wrist. Yeah, that can. I got you. Okay, so this one is Rejuvenates, and it's got some orange in it and some eucalyptus. I'm just going to open it and dab a little bit on the sponge. Feels so good. Okay, and then just give me your hands. I'm just going to dab this on your hands and just on your wrist. Dust that off. Sure. Okay, just spray that there. Asked. Better? Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add just a little bit of cuticle cream. I did put the cuticle oil on before, but I'm just going to add a little bit of cuticle cream now before I push back the cuticles, okay? Okay. Just going to wrap that under your cuticles. Going to use a cuticle brush and I'm just going to push these back, okay? So just stay as still as you can. Yeah, no, it doesn't hurt. You can just see how they push back a little bit. And then this hand. Sorry. Are looking good. Alright, so your nails are shaped. Let's talk about a color for you, and then we'll get to painting. Okay. So I had mentioned that I did pull some different colors for you. So your outfit is blue, obviously. So let me just show you some of the blues. So I actually have two blues here, and I'm just going to go through them and then you can just tell me at the end. So I have this one, it's a mermaid blue called Envy. You can see why I call it a mermaid blue. It's got like a shimmer to it, so I think that's pretty. I also have a blueberry by Charlie Girl, blue raspberry, sorry. And then let me see. I also have a Sally Hansen Hard as Nails in the color Marine Scene. This reminds me of like the Lisa Frank dolphin scenes from the 90s, so you too. I like that color a lot. It's pretty close to your skirt. And then I have this Salon Perfect Neon Pop. Not my favorite, but it's also decent. And then I also have another blue, and this one is called Funky Fingers, and I honestly do not even know the color of it, but it's a pretty blue as well. And then I have a Sinful Colors in the color Savage. Also very close. These are pretty close, except one has a shimmer and then one does not. It's going to be a matte. So, yeah, that one actually isn't as close as you'd think. See that? It's not as close. Yeah, to like these two. Okay, I'll set this aside, and then let me just go over some potential top coats with you if you want to add a little pizzazz. So I do have this strong nail, and this is a top coat sheer ivory. I could do a French with this, with the blue. I just also want to show you, I have a crackle overcoat. You know what this is. Also very 90s, so yeah, I know, yeah. Okay, and then some just shimmers. Are you interested in potentially doing a shimmer over the blue? Okay, so I have, this one is called Bippity Boppity Boutique, and it is a pretty shimmer gold color. Similar to that, I do have this one, also Sinful Colors in Out With a Bang. Just shimmery, yeah. And this one has little like confetti, shimmer confetti in it. Also pretty. If you wanted to do, this one's close. It's a yellow gold though. This one is in the color Orb. I like that a lot as well. And then if you wanted to do a top that had some bluish purple sequins, you can do this Electric Sparkle. Not a fan? Okay. Now, if you want to just do a light sheer pearl, I do have Diamond Pearl. It's a big go-to for people. I also have a pretty brown, couple browns here that I could use as on your tips. These are, so this is Trade Secret. This is a really good OB polish. And then I also have this one in brown. Okay, so this one. Okay, and are you doing anything over it? Really? Okay, so we'll do the crackle over coat just over the ring finger. Okay, got it. So let me just put some of these in here. Oh, also I have this really pretty elf nail polish, which I didn't know they made it, but it is so good. I just checked. It's this color in light pink. It's a good color. Okay. So we are going to do the blue first, and then we'll follow up with the overcoats. Oh, I also do have this one, which is also really pretty. It's a little bit darker than this one. You do like this one? Okay, sorry, I forgot to show you that. So you're still gonna do the crackle though? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to start with your bottom coat. Alright, and just give me your hand, okay? Mm-hmm. What do you think of that color? Good? Okay. Yeah, I love it. It's so pretty. I think that the crackle is going to really give the little nice pop. Okay. And then I'm just going to do the bottom coat over here. Okay. Now we're just going to follow up with this gorgeous blue. Wow, this is a really good color. I don't even know where I got this polish, actually. Whatever. Okay, ready? I'll do like another coat on there too, okay? And then over here. Still no text back. It's not a good sign. If he doesn't come through after this, we finish this. I mean, your date's in like what? You're supposed to leave here in like 15 minutes. Dude, he's gonna ghost you or what? I hope not, but you can just stay here and relax, honestly. I mean, you seem pretty relaxed from the makeup and the hair. Okay, and then I'm just gonna finish that second coat. Yeah. Well, you seem pretty tired anyway, so maybe it's not the worst thing. Alright. You see, okay, I'm gonna just go in on the, I'm trying to open this side. I'm gonna go in on the fourth ring finger there. There we go, sorry. With this fractured foil that I obviously haven't opened in like 57 years. You can tell by the sound of the polish opening that I haven't opened it in forever. Like, what? I know. Okay. Ready? Just on the ring finger. Okay. Alright, and just those two. Let me see. They look really good. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some lotion on your hand and give you a little bit of a massage, okay? Well, it wouldn't be a real manicure if I didn't give you a hand massage. You have time anyway because he's not answering your text, so I'm just gonna crack your fingers, okay? Really take a lot more stress than you think. Yep. Okay, let me just put my rings back on there. And then I'm going to just go over your nails with that. Some alcohol to clean off the lotion. Alright, turn off the microfiber towel. And then I'm going to put a little bit of oil on your fingertips. I'm just going to rub that in. Oh yeah. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to just put some jewelry. But let's see which one you want. So, I have 2 bracelets and 2 watches. So let's just start with the watches. So both of these are smartwatches. So, and they're Michael Kors, okay. So this one, I forget the name, Bradshaw and one other, I don't remember. But I have this one which is more dainty and it has a little bit of a diamond circle around it. And it's circle, of course. And then I have this one that is a lot more like, it's bigger, obviously, a little bit more, I don't want to call it masculine, but it's definitely heavier, thicker. It's not as dainty and petite. And it is circular, but it also has like kind of a, yeah. Alright. Do you like either of those? Let's try this one on you, okay? That one fits you pretty well. Okay, and then let's put this one on the other hand. Oops, sorry, I didn't. Okay, what do you think of those? I'm going to keep the smaller one. Okay, I'm going to take this one off. And I'll leave that other one on you. Now, second, I have 2 bracelets. So the first one is pretty unique. It is a bracelet that goes around your wrist. I'll just kind of show you like this. But it has a matching ring that just attaches. So it looks like this. And I thought those blues would look really pretty. Okay, and then it'll match your nails and stuff. And then I have a beautiful Pandora charm. This one has like probably 20 charms on it. It's very shimmery, and it would just look really cute, I think, on your wrist. Yeah. Okay, so I want to try them both. Okay, so let's just try this one on first. I'm just going to slide this around your wrist, okay? here. Okay. And then just go ahead and slide that ring on. Okay, and then just leave that on that hand. And now I'm going to put this one on your other hand, okay? Okay, and then I'm just going to close this up. Maybe. Okay, which one do you like? The blue? I thought so. Okay, so let's just take off the charm bracelet then. Okay. Alright, so you're just going to leave the blue one on the other hand. Alright, perfect. Okay, so, has he texted back? No. Okay, so it's definitely past the time you're supposed to leave, so just wait here, and honestly, it's pretty late now anyway, and you can just call it a night and sleep here if you want. You seem pretty tired from getting your hair, your makeup, and everything done, so I wouldn't even sweat it. Just don't even go. You kind of didn't want to go anyway. No, because after you get to relax and everything, like, who wants to go, right? Okay, well, let's just watch a movie. Okay, sounds good.